the emotion, especially after taking a couple of punches early on, come back and dominate?
Yeah, it feels good. I think before this game we talked about, not caring what happened in the past, saying that this team's different, and going out there to play for the love of your brother, not for the hate of the other team. And I thought we did that today. Just a bunch of band of brothers playing for each other. And we talked about it before the game. Like, we got to win in the second half. We had a few games the past few years we lost the second half, so that was a big thing. We came in the second half and whooped them.
Over to his left, Tim May.
Yeah, Sonny, the way the game first started, they had some success. What did you guys just batten down from there?
Yeah, you get to the sideline, clean it up. I think a lot of the stuff was, mistakes on our side of the ball. Not necessarily they're just dominating us or they're just out physically us or anything like that. It was just our own mistakes.
How much did you want this victory? You're a guy. You're still in me.
Man, for me, fourth-year guy, I was 0-3 coming to this game, so I really wanted it. But, I think we're going to enjoy this one, but we're more excited about the future and what's coming up next.
Over here to the left, Austin Ward.
Sonny, can you describe the emotions you feel? I know that you guys are enamored with the process. You already said you're thinking about the next thing, but also earlier in the week you were talking about growing up in Columbus. You hadn't won this game before. Has any of that sunk in? What are you processing right now?
Yeah, I remember I was in the fourth quarter. I was talking to Peyton Pierce on the bench, and I'm like, man, I'm playing in the game right now. Both teams trying to get to the Big Ten championship. It's snowing. It's end of November. Like, it's the stuff you dream about. So, kind of daydreaming a little bit on the sideline, but it means so much. Being a Columbus kid. Been a Buckeye fan since I was a kid. So it's awesome.
Rob Aller, Dispatch.
How happy are you for Coach Day?
So happy for him. Coach Day is an amazing leader. He's an amazing coach. I think a lot of people had stuff to say about this game when it comes to him, and I think he proved the point today.
Cameron Teague Robinson, The Athletic.
Sonny, obviously you get this kind of weight off your shoulder. What can a win like this do for you guys confidence-wise?
Yeah, I think it just feels good to know you can kind of win in different environments versus different teams. I think they came out here at least for the defensive side of the ball. They're trying to out physical us, and we out physical them. So it feels good to know that we're capable of doing that. Especially the past few weeks, I feel like we haven't really played a team that was a matchup game. So it felt good to go out and play a real true matchup game and just dominate.
Stephen Means, Cleveland.com.
More on the Day point there. Brandon brought it up a couple of weeks ago that maybe he'd seen a different side of Gay since that loss last year, and you guys have been around him every single day. Is there maybe pressure lifted off of him from this game, or does it just kind of now you're locked back in?
No, I think Coach Day is the kind of guy, he's always on the chase. As soon as we won last year and we came back in for our meetings for the next season, you could tell he was on the chase, trying to get back to where we just came from. I think obviously this game feels good. This is one of our main 3 goals. Haven't been able to get it the past few years, so it feels good to get it. But I think it's just springing us into what's coming up next and the bigger goals.
I'm going to go 2 more for Sonny. Bill Landis over here to the left.
Sonny, when you're talking about being on the sideline and figures yourself out early in the meeting, what's Matt Patricia like in those moments, and how beneficial is it to have him down there on the sideline with you?
It's awesome. It's like a sense of ease. He brings poise to the sideline. He's awesome. I've always said Coach Patricia, the best thing about him is he's a teacher, and the way he's able to articulate his thoughts and help all of us understand what's going on and what we're thinking next, and just we're staying on our toes when he's out there.
Pat, Jake, Chuck, Bill, any of you national guys need to have a question? Anything? Go ahead there, Pat.
What has made this defense take that step up this season?
I think a lot has to do with Coach Patricia. I think he's a great coach, great teacher. He's making us a smarter defense. He does a good job teaching fundamentals, and then that kind of just sprinkles down through all the rest of the coaches. So he's done an amazing job, and then just instilling the mindset.
Yeah, maybe one more. Anybody? Jeff, go ahead. I got you, Chuck.
Having Carnell and Jeremiah on.
Yeah, I knew. We knew they were kind of trying to figure out if they're going to play or not. But, I think we had a lot of confidence going into the game, whether they played or not. At least for the defense side of the ball, we felt like we were going to win the game on defense no matter what. But, obviously having 2 elite receivers out there helps a lot.
And final question, Chuck Culpepper.
The kind of defense, has it become the kind of defense where if they had scored a late, meaningless touchdown, you'd have still been mad over it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're mad about every point. We don't want to give anyone anything. We got to make them earn it.
Great. Sonny, thank you very much.
Sir.
Be careful there.